Welcome back, guys, to episode 4 of The Good Place. Pretty excited to jump right back into this show. Let us go. I know Vicky has a great amount of plans for us this episode, so I can't wait for that. Let's go.
You gotta admit, things are going pretty well since I took over.
Certainly a lot smoother lately. And based on my
Return
surveillance, our 4 humans
Vicky
don't
supremacy.
suspect anything.
Yeah, because we're killing it.
You sure are. Here are the torture ideas you asked me to write up for next week.
Ugh, so long. You're not supposed to be torturing me. From now on, make all your memos 1 page max with pictures. Also, Quinston over here already came up with a sick idea for how to torture Tahani. Tell him, babe.
We're gonna have Tahani throw a party for Gunner's birthday, but no one will show up because we'll also be throwing a party and it'll be way better.
Boom!
So hard on my torture ideas, and theirs are so basic. These millennials, they have no work ethic.
Millennials.
Sorry, a millennial is someone who's only been torturing people for 1,000 years. Millennial.
Point.
How do I put this delicately? It's all stupid garbage.
Well, are there any philosophers that you found interesting? Lao Tzu, Buddha, Plato?
Nope. No, they're all dum-dums. And terrible writers. So hard to understand.
I think in this part, it's early morning, so the birds are having a field day outside. They love to sing. Every morning it's like this. I was saying that Michael, you can't compare a non-human and trade, kind of like trading the experiences. Well, they're trying to tell Michael, hey, what about the experiences of humans, basically? And Michael is like, no, never been through it. Don't think I'll ever go through it. So you really can't try to get him to understand writings and writers like Plato and all these different writers that Chidi would call out. He would never get it because he would never experience the human kind of life, I think. So he would obviously say that it's garbage unless they could find a way to make him kind of like empathize with humans, because he just considers them as bugs that needs to be exterminated according to last episode. So that will be a challenge.
With you there, dog.
Look, we have to start somewhere.
Just like I'm the best at getting empty water bottles to stay on the roof of a Pizza Hut.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
We should get a big snake.
No, I am the best at planning parties. Vicky may be some demonic torturer from the net.
Okay, so Tahani's thinking about going off the script a bit. She's thinking about acing this. Interesting. So Tahani's gonna get everybody to attend her party because that's just the type of person she is. Vicky, this episode.
The world, but does she have taste, sophistication, and encyclopedic knowledge of traditional and avant-garde Belgian floral design?
Yes, she does.
He doesn't even know what that means.
No, she doesn't.
What if I throw a party that is so amazing that it's actually better than the party that's supposed to win? When they realise they could have come to my party, they'll be sad. I won't be sad. They'll be sad. Janet?
Hi there.
Oh, 2007.
Johnny, you created a monster. Jason, you created a mama monster.
Not into your class. Right now, I'm the best student. I'm gonna be the Velociraptor.
You trying to say valedictorian?
No. Look, dude, this isn't your fault. You've been teaching him ethics for a half an hour, and he's been evil since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe the reason Michael can't latch onto the ideas is because he's immortal. Look, if you live forever, then ethics don't matter to you because basically there's no consequences for your actions. You tell a lie, who cares? Wait a few trillion years, the guilt will fade. Before I can teach Michael to be good, I have to force him to think about what we used to think about, that life has an end, and therefore
human
our
experience
actions have meaning.
That's what you used to think about? I used to think about how it's weird. They don't make pants that are just one big pant leg for both your legs.
What?
You mean a skirt?
No. You're not getting it, and my thing is different, so shut up.
Michael,
Yeah.
is there any way that you can die?
Yeah. Actually, there is. It's called retirement.
Yes, you mentioned
Rare,
that last
but
season.
When one of us really screws something up,
And what happens exactly?
Well, it's fairly straightforward. My essence would be scooped out of my body with a flaming ladle, and every molecule in my body would be placed on the surface of a different sun.
Sure.
So is
You
that
mentioned
what would
something like that.
happen if your boss found out that you defected to our side?
Yeah.
Okay, so that might actually happen. And if it did, there would be no more Michael. Think about that for a second. Imagine being.
He's like, I see what
retired.
you're trying to do.
Everyone else is here, but you, poof, gone. Nothingness, inky, black void, done.
Okay, I'll think about that.
Chidi, with the expectations.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Dude, you broke Michael.
No, this is good. He's having an existential crisis. It's a sort of anguish people go through when they contemplate the silent indifference of our empty universe. Look, the good news
No,
is,
dude, you broke
if
Michael.
he can work through this,
You broke
it's
Michael.
the first step towards understanding human ethics.
And what if he can't?
Well, then he'll be a lifeless shell of misery forever, and we're all doomed. Okay, I will be right back. Gonna go grab some Camus.
This is literally the most chill Chidi has ever been in the entire season about not existing at all. It's interesting.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Can I get you a snack? Do you eat? I can never remember.
Why
What do
does
you
he still look so
Babies?
evil?
You want me to get
My
you a
gosh.
big fat baby? What flavor baby? How about a Cool Ranch baby?
Searching for meaning is philosophical suicide. How does anyone do anything when you understand the fleeting nature of existence?
It's pretty easy, man. I mean, you learn about death when you're a kid, and it's just not that big a deal.
The point is, that's where Max is.
Can we visit him at the farm?
Nope, because it's very far away in Guam. It's in Guam.
Can we have...
Okay, look, I'm lying, okay? You caught me. Congratulations.
Damn, sis, you were trying. I get it, but like, she just like, okay, give up, whatever.
The farm is made up, the bridge is made up. There's no such place as Guam. Your dog Max is dead in a duffel bag under the deck.
How did he die?
The short answer is I don't know. And the slightly longer answer is I didn't know how hot it gets in cars sometimes.
Well, here's the thing. Life isn't meaningless, and you are the very proof of that. I used to feel the way you feel right now, but it turns out everything we did on Earth mattered. In fact, actions had an
Chili.
actual point.
Did I just say Chili? Chidi, the villain of this story, this episode right now.
Value. So life had a tangible meaning, which means that you don't have to feel this way anymore, buddy. Existential crisis solved.
You're right. Your lives aren't meaningless. Everything on earth counted for something.
Sure did.
The same's not true here in the afterlife, where I exist and have always existed.
Okay, but there has to be some sort of value system, right? I mean, how else do you judge the value of your actions outside of work?
There is no outside of work. None of us exist outside our jobs. We have no homes, we have no hobbies or relationships. We get the names of people to torture. We torture them. We get more names.
Ah, okay, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that's messed up, bro. Oops.
We're all just corpses who haven't yet begun to decay.
Oh my gosh.
but balloons.
Okay, we all head over to Vicky's party together. We babysit Michael in shifts so that no one sees he's a catatonic blood.
But now that I think about it, Michael's other purpose, his main purpose, apart from torturing people, was his need to see something different in their regular torturing thing. Like, he wanted to do something different, hence the neighborhood, hence his creative process. That was literally his goal apart from what he had to do. So if they can somehow get him to revive that goal, not with them per se, because you don't want him to get back that love of torturing you guys, but get him to torture Mickey or somebody. I don't know. Oh my gosh, let's see how they paint this picture.
Or you could just sit tight. The entire party are going to be heading over here soon, unless I am sorely mistaken.
Happy birthday, Connor. Alright, so clearly that didn't work.
He's pouch.
Alright, honey, you just need to walk around the party looking miserable. Great, just like that. Perfect. And then Chidi and I will keep an eye on Michael.
That's what happens when you give yourself expectations, when you think, I'm gonna create this better party. And turns out the better party was actually not that comparable to this. So she actually got deceived and is still feeling those emotions of sadness. Girl got a heads up and still failed.
Where's Michael?
Who's this?
I think I found him.
There they are. ¿Qué pasa, muchachos?
Hey there, bud. You okay?
Where did he get that car and that woman?
Man, oh, Eleanor, thank you so much for the advice about shoving my feelings
Oh my
down
gosh.
deep.
This is not
So
happening.
much better. It's like I'm surfing on this wave of positivity.
This is not happening.
Is that
I don't want to
Janet?
see this.
Oh, yeah. Have you met my secretary?
That was Janet. I'm like, where did he get her from? That is Janet?
Jeanette.
Jeanette. Oh, sorry, girl.
She doesn't pretend like she has all the answers.
Oh, hi, Jeanette.
Oh, no, it's still me, Janet. Michael just asked that I change my appearance and also say things like, "You're so funny," and "So we should go to San Diego this weekend," and "So how many quarterbacks are in a home run?" I don't understand what's happening.
Man.
The blonde thing, the technically blonde thing that they use, you know, I get it, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. Michael?
Repressing your feelings is great. Yeah, I was feeling stressed all the time, and now it's just so easy.
Sugar Daddy Michael?
Hey, you need to get some food into you. Get you something to eat.
I don't eat anything.
She's perfect. Hey, turn that around.
This is crazy. I didn't see this turning out this way.
Actually, but I love it.
So he's moved on from existential crisis to just straight up midlife crisis. That's good, right? Knew a ton of guys like that back in Arizona. I mean, they hit on you when they're drunk and their breath smells like supplements, but overall they're pretty harmless.
It's Chinese for Japan.
Oh, so cool.
No, this is worse. I mean, an existential crisis is an acknowledgement that life is absurd and that absurdity needs to be...
He's like, oh, there's only one life to live. Do whatever you want. I think this is what humans do. We understand from when we're young that, hey, we're gonna die. So either you want to live with values and you want to follow a particular principle in life or a particular religion or whatever you want to follow to maybe go to heaven or whatever. And then there is this where you say, oh, I only have one life to live. So I'm gonna die anyway. Let's just enjoy life. And whenever I die, I die. Only one life to live, right? So I think Michael has chosen the second option. One life to live.
confronted, but this is just denial, and at any moment that denial could collapse, and he'll be a mess. He's
Denial?
a tower of sadness.
For an immortal being,
He's denying,
pretty fragile.
or he's like,
I mean, the guy contemplates his own death for one forking minute and completely loses his grip on reality?
not that, just like his entire existence is erased. There's a major difference with that.
You didn't have to come. I said I'm fine.
A lot of the times, a lot of people realize that after that, there is something, right? For Michael, in this, world, if he dies, his entire existence is erased. There is no reincarnation, there's nothing. Humans tend to have hope about these things. Michael knows exactly what happens when that process actually happens, the process of death. And that seems very painful, just to erase his existence.
Oh, I know you guys weren't super close, but still, it's hard.
But it's all good now. I mean, anger is toxic. I'm not about that negativity. Me torture as Sue torture. I am so happy you're in charge.
Okay, well, good.
Namaste, chica. Do you want to dance?
No.
Okay.
I'm leaving. I'm too miserable to stay here for one more second.
Why? There are baby monkeys and dolphins to ride, and the game of Hungry Hungry Hippos with actual hippos. This party is way better than ours. Why?
Read the room.
Hey man, you got toothbrush holders?
Sure. Yeah, right over here.
What's this? Who has 4 toothbrushes? Like Bill Gates or something?
No, that's like for a family.
Family? Like a whole family and their toothbrushes all together? 2 slots for the parent toothbrushes and 2 slots for their kids?
Yep.
So the parent toothbrushes can be close to the kid toothbrushes and watch over them. They can all talk about their toothbrush feelings, and they can hold their little toothbrush hands when they're sad.
Oh my gosh.
Make sure no harm ever comes to their little bristles.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, she just took a plunger and put it on her face. But clearly her family scarred her really badly. Poor Eleanor. No wonder she hates children. It's because she's reliving her trauma every time. Not necessarily hates children, but...
Thank you. Sorry, I'm so embarrassed. A family pack?
Why am I laughing? Oh gosh.
What does this say about me? About the life I lived? The way they're torturing me is through event planning mishaps. And it works. Am I really that shallow?
Listen, back in Jacksonville, I was in charge of a 60-person dance group. Whenever we auditioned a new dancer, we would rate them in 5 categories. Dancing ability, coolness, dopeness, freshness, and smart-brained. I would give you an 8 in every category.
Well, 8 isn't bad, I suppose.
Oh, no. It is the best. It was a scale of 1 to 13, but 8 was highest. The scale went up and then back down like a 10.
Why? It's not important.
Lately, you've been really down on yourself, but you're the most amazing person I've ever met. Besides Michael, and he was constantly torturing us, so I'd only rank him a 10.
Which is worse than an 8. That's so unnecessarily confusing.
The point is,
I don't
you're
get it.
cool, dope, fresh, and smart-brained. Never seen
Smart-brained.
dance, but I bet you're good, because you're good at everything. You're awesome. Be nicer to yourself.
That's cute. Be nicer to yourself.
From
I
one
gotta
to
take
8.
that. I gotta take it to heart. Take Jason's
Excellent progress this week. Tahani devastated by party
compliments
mishap.
to heart.
Eleanor continues to be a selfish monster, creating burden for Chidi.
Selfish monster? I brought you back from the brink of an existential coma, dude.
I thought we could read Death by philosopher Todd May.
Sounds like the perfect beach read. Should we wait for Tahani and Jason? Where are those goofballs? So, we should probably discuss.
That was awesome.
It was. Surprisingly so. We should still discuss.
Want some breakfast? I know how to make cereal.
Sure, but Jason.
Okay, be right back.
Jason's not about that discussion life. Jason, you player from Janet to Tahani. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. I really didn't think they would be like soulmates like that. Interesting stuff is going on. Interesting things are going on. And Jason is still Jason, so poor Tahani. Hey, everybody's happy, right? Such a wonderful episode. I had so much fun. You know, it was like more so focused on philosophy instead of that comedy aspect, but I still really enjoyed it. It was goofy. It was, you know, I love this show, man. I continue to say this every episode, but it really is thrilling. It really is interesting, and I appreciate all of the puns and the little laughs here and there. I really truly do appreciate this show, although it came out a while ago. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Leave a huge like on that like button, and please don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section, because you guys know I love to talk to you. Anyway guys, until next time.